So we want to write the equation of this exponential function. Now recall the template that we're supposed to fill out. Now note a couple of things. H is given to you for free, okay? H is -2, that goes here, watch the double negative. Also, look at the graph. Wherever the graph levels off, that tells you what K is, the asymptote. I didn't draw it with a dotted line, but I could have. That dotted line, if you agree, that dotted line is this one, yes? And that has a height of 3. So a couple of things. This goes in here, and in this K value is always that dotted line, which in this case is 3. So make those substitutions. Now, from here, we're supposed to pick 2 points, and we're supposed to plug them in. But there are many points to pick from, and depending on the points that you pick, your life can be easy, your life can be less easy. Here's my pro tip. Pick a point whose x-coordinate is h. I'll say it again. Pick the point whose x-coordinate is h. So, h is -2. So I want to pick the point that has -2 as the x-coordinate. So I'm going to pick this point, and I'm going to plug them in for x and y right now. Okay, so maybe we can quickly subtract 3 from both sides of this equation. So subtract 3 here, gone. Subtract 3 from this. That'll be -1/3 equals a, b. Now check it out. What's -2 plus 2? -2 plus 2 is 0. And that's good. And that's why I recommended that you pick the point whose x-coordinate is the same as h, because this would happen. Now, by the way, what's b to the power of 0? B to the power of 0 is 1. And 1 times a is just a. So what have we just found? We have found that a is -1/3. So take this value of a and drop it in, if you would, right here, so that we can update our equation. So this is what we have so far. -1/3 for a. B, we don't know, but we're about to find it. So now pick another point. There are many more points that we can choose from. Well, here's another pro tip. Choose a point that has an x-coordinate bigger than h. So, which one? I have a couple of points. So again, for the other point, pick a point whose x-coordinate is bigger than h. So suppose I pick this one here. This can go in for x. This can go in for y. Again, these are just recommendations. You can pick any 2 points, but if you follow my advice, your life will be made simpler. So let's plug these in for x and y. So I have 221/75. Okay. Maybe we can subtract 3 from both sides. So for that, we go to a Casio. I get -4/75 equals -1/3. B, now 0 plus 2 is just 2. I can get rid of this. I can multiply both sides by -3. -3. Those go bye-bye. This will be positive 4/25. And then do what to both sides? You want to square root both sides. And this tells you that B, right, if you square root both sides, B is going to be positive 2/5. It wouldn't be plus or minus, because recall, this has to be positive, right? B has to be positive. So B is 2/5. So take 2/5, drop it in here, and that'll give you the final result. So here we have y equals, final answer, y equals -1/3, and then B has just been found, 2/5 to the power of x plus 2 plus 3, and box in your result. There we are. So again, you can pick any 2 points, but I recommend pick the point whose x-coordinate is the same as h. And for the other point, pick any point that's bigger than h. In other words, for your second point, pick a point that is to the right of the point that you first selected.